max. So I'm thinking that like because Pika like does really good against sword characters.
Because like the thing is, Pikachu kind of has that really good projectile to kind of like snuff out, you know, the little swordy or whatever to make it a little more difficult to throw in those hitboxes. You know, while MetaKnight doesn't really have anything like that. He also has a sword, but compared to other swordies, it isn't really much. You know, so it's definitely a little hard for MetaKnight to get in. I was really curious to see if Fuze could get some crazy combo in. As soon as you see Shield Art in, sometimes people just kind of abuse Shield Art.
I think one thing I'm kind of curious with is, even though it's been a minute, I think Ben has played sets against Pikachus before, notably ESAM back when he lived in Oklahoma.
Oh yeah, I forgot ESAM and MVD all used to live here.
Yeah.
I didn't know how active they were in the scene though.
MVD was very active, ESAM not so really.
Yeah, I know some players like are kind of just not active in their region.
Yeah.
Like it's probably not even like the fact that they think, oh, you know, it isn't good practice for me. It's just more of like they just would prefer spending their time streaming or something because that's more lucrative for them rather than going to the local.
Yeah, I know another factor, at least for ESAM, was his fiance lived in Canada.
Oh, really?
So ESAM, like, at least the time I was here in Oklahoma, which was since like August 2019, ESAM was in Canada with his partner.
That's
and
cool.
So, and then eventually, like, he moved to Florida with them, and same with MVD moving to Vegas.
Yeah, I didn't know he moved to Florida. That's interesting.
He's initially from Central Florida.
Okay, that's interesting. Also, I have not heard anything about him being active in Florida, so like, that's why I didn't know he moved to Florida. I knew MVD moved to Vegas because like he's fairly active there.
Mm-hmm.
But I thought, oh, good F smash. I'm surprised he fell into that. But anyways, I thought he was like in the area with like Mars or something, you know?
Yeah.
So I know Mars and Wadi are in the same area, so.
Yeah, I think they're both MDVA.
Yeah,
if I remember right.
MVDA. Speaking of, I might eventually move up to that area anyways, so.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know where I'll move there. I don't know where I'll move. Just probably depends on where work takes me.
Definitely.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I had a friend who offered to have me come out and move with him, and I, you know, thought about it. I think it might be a good offer.
More advanced than MKX. It's hard to have a comparison between a platform fighter and a traditional FGC game. It's like trying to compare a 2D fighter with a 3D fighter. Like, there's just so different movement options that it's hard to specifically say which one is more difficult than the other.
Yeah, because like the thing is, the skill set in those two games are vastly different for the fact that the games will have your little combo routes and stuff. For like MK, you'll have your combo routes and stuff like that, and you need to know the execution, like how to do the inputs and all that stuff. But it's also like, you know, how to deal with people in neutral and how to like deal with certain moves and all that stuff. But in Smash, there's a lot. Like, it's not even just combos in Smash, because like combo-wise, not a lot of characters have like these crazy advanced combos, unless you're like Pikachu, Shulk, and stuff like that. Smash just has more, I guess, not even just technical stuff, just for the fact that it, not depth, but I'm trying to figure out the best word to say here, because like it has more. It's not even things that are inconsistent. It's just variables to like kind of put into this. It's like if you're like barely off, you know, you just kind of mess up your combo. Oh, that was scary. But anyways, it's definitely hard to compare the two games. But one thing that is for certain, people that play traditional fighters like that and try to go into Smash will definitely have a harder time than people that start into Smash and go into traditional fighters. Because like you have basically some of your traditional fighters here in Smash that can, you know, basically play the traditional way just a little bit in Smash. But
I will say it's definitely not impossible for either way to get into it. It's just all about that practice, because we've seen like obviously Leffen was pretty notable in both Melee and Dragon Ball Fighters for a bit. I think a little bit in Guilty Gear.
Yeah, because like the thing is, Leffen started in like Melee, and so like and then he also did other fighters and stuff like that eventually. So like I'd say, you know, he started with Smash and then went into traditionals, and like he did really well, especially in Dragon Ball. Mm-hmm. And then there's a player, I think they're called Sonic Fox one of the best.
Yeah, Sonic Fox, they can just play any single fighting game.
Yeah,
like, they were notable in Dragon Ball. They were notable in MKX. Notable in
the thing was they're notable in all like traditional type fighter games. They made a tweet a long time ago about how they thought they could Smash was an easy baby game or whatever, and like they could body anybody in it, whatever. And so they basically said, okay, I'm gonna start Smash soon, and they did. And they started Smash for like a little while and just didn't really go anywhere. They went 0-2 in tournaments for a while and just kind of gave up like a month later.
Yeah, I don't remember them competing at all. All I remember about them trying to play Smash was that whole Salem debate where it was like Melee doesn't count as Smash.
Those two games play a good bit differently.
They play different, but they're still like I think they're still in the same genre. Like it's you don't want to isolate scenes from each other.
They're both still platform fighters. You know, at the end of the day, it's Smash. Just different mechanics introduced into other games.
Anyways, back to the set. We do see Fuze swap back to the MetaKnight and already has 2-stock lead against Ben.
That's. Dude, when I played Fuze in front of he hit me with what he just did to Ben earlier so many times. I would go off stage or whatever, try to like just basically test out edge guarding like tactics or whatever, and he just side beat me. Because if you do it in a certain way, you can have it to where they slip off and then basically shoot down into the blast and they can just die at 0.
I mean, we saw just right there. I mean, we saw that Fuze, Shulk, especially with Jump Monado, able to make it back with the air slash normally, but the fact that Fuze has pushed him into the position where he's forced to be pineappled. Is those creative kind of edge guards that will get you far, especially with a character like MetaKnight, who has a little bit of trouble approaching. But definitely, I think Ben has to get a little bit of adjusting to be able to fight against Fuze, at least at the moment.
Yeah, definitely.
And you also see that Ben's a little restricted in his Monadas right now. We only see that he has Shield and Smash, which neither is going to be useful at this moment right now.
Yeah. It's interesting to see that Ben's kind of already on his last second. Honestly, for MetaKnight, he has some pretty strong kill moves that can just honestly kill right now, especially if he's like off stage against Shulk. Ooh, I don't know about that down B onto stage. Maybe he's trying to snap ledge or something, because like that was a little risky, I'd say. Oh yeah. Oh, good tech though.
Ooh, amazing tech from Ben. He is in a scary position right now, being at 100. Like still, Fuze is still looping for a whole stock lead above Ben right now. Ben needs to make sure he preserves his stock as much as he can, not only to kill Fuze right now, but also to be able to survive enough to take a second stock off of him.
Definitely. Like that's the thing though. Like Fuze has been doing a really good job at like with his movement with Dimensional Cape to make it a little tricky for Ben to get in those hits that matter for them to kill. But thinking he was in range for that down smash, but barely missing.
Yeah, I definitely was surprised that he Fuze tried to do the Nair to punish Ben. I think he was hoping that there would be more knockback to maybe into a jab lock position. But and
also what's crazy that I have not seen from Ben so far is Shulk forward air can actually 2-frame MetaKnight coming up, and I'm surprised I haven't really seen them trying to go for those forward air 2-frames.
We saw it a lot last week against when they played, but I don't think we saw it a lot here. I think Fuze is playing a lot more center stage right now, trying to prevent. Basically trying to prevent Ben from pushing him to that edge at the moment.
Yeah. Anyways, I'm going to head out for a little bit, and but you have a good one. I'll probably head back onto commentary for a little while whenever I get back. But y'all have a good one. See y'all later.
Sounds good. All right, we are going to go into Game 3 right now, and we're going to go into PS2. This is a really good stage for Shulk, but I think we do know that the MetaKnight, as we saw from the town stage, this is a doable matchup between the two. I think that this all relies on how the advantage state, basically if Fuze can get into that advantage state as MetaKnight. I think that's just a common thing for MetaKnight. But yeah, Chad, how are you doing today? I'm very confused why that grab did not connect. Not really sure. Yeah, Ben. Yeah, that's the classic what T was talking about earlier, using those fares at ledge, especially with the smash art. Able to kill MetaKnight super early with that. This is kind of what we saw last week. nice job getting the grab as he switches to Smash Arc. And that stage spike, really good for Fuze. I like how patient Fuze is being right now, just off stage, knowing that MetaKnight can last for a long time, and just being able to just kind of like wait for the Monado to die down. I'm surprised that air slash killed.
All right, hello.
Hello.
Okay, I'm just here to just help out so you don't solo commentate. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, we're getting into game three. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Just for context, game 1, Fuze went Pika, did not do so well. Then switching to the MetaKnight was took game 2.
Okay, okay. What stage, out of curiosity, did he?
Town.
Town. Okay, so he's liking the big stages in this matchup. I'm just curious. Yeah, Ben's not very hurt at all.
Yeah, I mean, Ben does a really good job using the Monado charge to switch to the shield art, I think.
I feel like, at least from the little bit I've seen, the little bit I've seen, Fuze isn't entirely used to Shulk's range.
It's something that I think that obviously Shulk does really good against, but at the same time, I think MetaKnight just has a hard time getting in. But once MetaKnight is able to get in, we are going to see a lot of stuff being able to just kill really early.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're going to see that game 3 go to Ben.
You only missed one game, you're good.
Ben
2-1.
It's 2-1, Ben.
Okay. All right. We're back in the saddle. I didn't see what stage he kind of picked to.
I did not see either, but we are going to stick with these characters for game 4.
Yeah.
I assume we're going to see a bigger
PS2?
stage like we saw before, or the run back to PS2. Town
No,
again.
back to town. Okay.
I'm surprised that Ben decided to gentleman's back to town, because I'm pretty sure with the TSR that technically Fuze wouldn't be able to go here.
Yeah. I don't know. He doesn't, at least from what I've experienced with Ben, he doesn't seem to mind the big stages at all.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, Shulk is able to, like, cover a good portion of it by himself, but, like, at any point he can kind of change up his game plan, whether he wants to be, like, jumping out on us, you can see he can kind of, like, back off. With the shield, he has a lot of run ground. You see him kind of backing off there.
Yeah. I think, I mean, like I said earlier, I think the big benefactor right now, and especially right now since we're kind of in a stalemate in neutral, it kind of all relies on if Fuze is able to get in, because if he's not, then Ben's just able to just push him out with a lot of the attacks, especially that smash fair that we're not going to see right now. Oh my gosh, still getting hit by that backslash. I don't know if he thinks the back air is going to hit first or what.
I don't know. He's been hit by a lot of these backslashes. Oh, that's going to not do it?
Wow, really good GI
Really?
from Ben.
Uh-oh.
Oh, and couldn't get the final hit of fair to be able to finish off that stock.
So unfortunate. Jeez Louise. It was right there. Oh, that's going to do it. He tried to up smash him on reaction, but Ben fading back with that back air there. Oh, he got the grab tech there. It's a lot of damage being added on there.
Ooh. If it wasn't the fact that it was at the end of the stage, he would have died to that.
Yeah. Smash art is ridiculous. Ah, not quite managing the... Uh-oh. Fuze is playing with fire here. I mean, I understand he's down. It's his last game and everything, but good lord, he's playing the risky game here. Another backslash there.
Okay,
That's going to take it there. All right, we're back on the board. We're back on the board.
Back on the board, but for how long will we be at even stocks? Because Ben does have that smash art, and that dare is going to take it.
Yeah. It'd be like that.
Crew with a friend, I met Green, was wanting to know if there's age restriction. Yeah, there's no age restriction to this. I think the only, for any of the Oklahoma tournaments, I think the only rule is specifically for Smashcade, there is a waiver from a parent or guardian that has to sign.
I believe that's also for Smash Night as well, if I remember correctly.
Did I say Smashcade? I meant Smash Night.
Oh, okay, okay, alright.
Yeah.
Oh, he got to him in time, but I think he actually might have been able to get the jab block there, but the call on him running up, but Ben wisely picking out his uh-oh.
Yeah, we're seeing this smash art right now. Oh my gosh. If he got the back end of it, that would have been it. This is where we kind of see where Fuze tends to struggle in this disadvantage state. He doesn't really know how to exactly get in against Shulk right now, especially at the ledge.
Yeah. It's kind of one of, like, MetaKnight's kind of one of those characters in general, like, if you're playing from behind, it's kind of tough. Once you have the lead, he's kind of like Snake and like some of those other characters were like, if you have the lead, oh, you're in a good position. But if you're behind, oh man, it hurts so bad.
Especially against a character like Shulk, like, what can MetaKnight really do to get in aside from like the dash attacks?
I mean, really, the only thing you can do in this matchup, at least from what I've seen, is like, you have to just react to what he's doing in like the air. Like if Shulk jumps, you jump. Or if like he's about to land, you cover his land, but that should do it, yeah.
Yeah, we're going to see losers finals going to Ben. Fuze with a very nice third place.
Yep.
But we are going to go into our grand finals now with the classic Ben versus Cannon Red.
All right.